Right now on WBZ, closing arguments just wrapped up in Brian Walshe's murder trial. Jurors will begin deliberating once the judge finishes her instructions to them. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Anna Myler. Walshe is charged with murdering his wife, Anna. WBZ's chief investigator, Cheryl Fiandaca, joins us with a look at how the prosecution and the defense closed out their cases this morning. Cheryl?
Well, Anna, this is an unusual murder case because there's no body. Prosecutors claim Walshe killed his wife, Anna, cut up her body, and disposed of it. But the defense says Anna just died. Walshe panicked and admitted he did get rid of her body. In a surprise move yesterday, the defense rested without calling any witnesses to the stand. The judge ruled that jurors won't be allowed to know that Walshe already pleaded guilty to the illegal disposal of his wife's body. The internet searches remain a point of contention. Walshe's defense attorney, Larry Tipton, claims there's no evidence that Walshe intended to harm his wife.
There's evidence that he lied to the police. There's evidence that he searched the internet. There's evidence that he disposed of her body. But there is no proof in all of the evidence that you have heard and been presented that he ever once thought about harming the woman he loved. And without a motive, without a reason that is based on facts and circumstances, logic and understanding, without that, you have a sudden and unexpected event that results in confusion and panic and fear.
Anna Walshe dying a sudden death from natural causes defies common sense. So the defendant bought cutting tools at Lowe's and Home Depot, and he cut up Anna's body, the woman that he claimed to love, and he threw her into dumpsters. He was hiding her body. There are no searches of natural causes of death, sudden death, heart attack, aneurysm, stroke, or how to help your children when someone dies unexpectedly or goes missing.
After the jury left for a break, the prosecutor told the judge that Anna Walshe's relatives would likely want to make impact statements. She said she would consider impounding those to protect the privacy of the children. Victim impact statements are often, but not always, read in court at sentencing. Even if Walshe is convicted of murder, he will still face sentencing for conveying of a body and lying to police.